Hello and welcome to my video. My name is Delyn and today is an intro for the hashtag Roulette Pan Collab video. This Project Pan was originally started by Rebecca Morgan and her friend Alexi. I'll link their channels below. Basically what you do is you use a random number generator, you generate 6 numbers. They correspond to a list of 50 items that Alexi made, and I have it right here. And you, based on whatever category that you get, you pick a product that meets that category and then you set a goal for it. It can be to finish that item, to use it so many times, to hit pan on it but not use it all the way. You get to set whatever your goal is for the item. And so for those of you who don't know what project panning is or why we do project or like pans, the simplest way I can say it is I like it because I learn a lot about how I use makeup and what products I prefer and why I like them every time I do one. So you're always learning something about your products, and for me, when I have a tendency to buy too much, if I'm honest, it makes me feel a little bit better to be more intentional with my makeup because I'm learning from how I use it. And typically when I buy products, I want to use it all the way up. Anyways, not to get on a long story here. So what I have here, I have my list. I have a random number generator here on my phone, and I have my pen and some paper to write down the numbers as we go. So I'm just going to generate 6 numbers, and then we'll look at the category, and then I'll pick products. So the first number is 3. Okay. Next number is 47. The next number is 21. The next number is 15. Then we have 48. And then one more, 12. Okay, so let's see what those correspond to. So category 3 is a product in loose form. Category 47 is a product you're currently loving. Product number 21 is a sparkly product. Oh man, that's not easy. Number 15, a product you haven't used much. Okay. Number 48, something you've considered decluttering. And number 12, a product you bought online. Okay, I'm gonna pause for a second, try to find some products, and I'll be right back to show you where I'm starting at. All right, I have my products. Let's chat about them. So the first category was something in a loose form, which obviously you probably saw that I have the Coty Airspun loose powder, and I had it in a recent monthly makeup basket, and I always like to visualize progress and just see how much I use in a month. So you'll see tick marks already on here, but I'll do my best to like get something like an alcohol wipe or something to take it off and see if I can remark it. But it's just below these, like right here on this side and about right here on this side at the current moment. But like I said, I will do my best to remark it, but this is what we'll be using. Oh, and I think I forgot to mention, this project is going to be a 4-month long project, so it's going to run from November like 4th or 5th until like March 4th or 5th. I'll have the dates below. I can't remember dates that well. And then the next item that we pulled was a current love, and for that I went with my Loreal BB cream. It is one of my favorite like foundation products. I think it really looks good on my skin. I think it's easy to use. Like, it's so easy just to put on with my fingers and that kind of stuff. I have my little, I might have to let it settle. I just dropped it. But when I was looking at it a minute ago, I believe I'm somewhere in here. And even though it looks like it's about halfway gone, if I hold it about up in here, I'm not going to be fooled by that because they never fill these things up anyways. And so, yeah. There's probably a lot more than I expect in there. So that's the second product. The third product was a product that sparkles. Now for that, I had a hard time. I don't have a ton of glitter. I have some Stila like Glitter and Glow eyeshadows, but I don't I don't want to pan those. I enjoy using them when I want to use them. I don't want to feel pressured to use them every day, or so I went with this gloss. This is just an Ulta shimmer lip gloss, and it's got a bunch of fine micro glitter in it. And so yeah, it's slightly used, about down to right here, and I will mark it and be able to show you a better photo next time around. But for now, that's what we got. The next one is a product that I haven't used much, and that one was really hard because I actually do feel like I do a decent job of rotating through my products in my collection. So for that, don't be fooled by this packaging. I've dropped it and it's survived many drops, and so the packaging looks awful. And even though you will see some slight use in this palette, I don't feel like I use this palette a lot. So for this, I'm going to focus on this shade right here, this vanilla shade, and I'm going to just use it. I figure it'll be an easy shade to use to like set my eyelid primer. So that's what I'm going to go with. Even though, again, it looks like there's some use in this pan, I don't really tend to pull for this. Very, very seldom. So that's going to be what I used there. The next product was a product that I considered decluttering. So that one, this one scares me. This has been sitting in my collection for a really long time. This is an e.l.f. Shimmering Facial Whip, and in lilac petal. So the reason why I don't use this a ton is that it is very icy. It's like a peachy, pinky, icy color. Let's see if I can give you a swatch. And that intimidates the heck out of me, but maybe I can figure out a way to like tone it down by like using it under foundation or something. I don't know. But that's a swatch of it right there. Now ignore the other pink over here. I was swatching things earlier on my hand to make sure my eyeshadow look would come out kind of what I pictured. And so yeah, that's that. I'm a little bit nervous. That seems like a small package, but in reality, you don't tend to use a ton of this, and so I have a feeling that that one might be one of my biggest like challenges in this project. All right, then the last one, it was a product that I bought online, and to challenge myself even further here, I pulled two things that I'm going to count in this one category. So I have two Colourpop eyeshadows. Obviously I placed an order online for these. And these are both from the Hello Kitty collection, so they're long gone now. You can't get your hands on them anymore. This one's the shade Juicy Apple, and this one is the shade Rainbow. Basically, these are ultra glitter top coat kind of things. They don't really put a ton of color down on top of, let's see if I can find a place to, they don't really put a ton of color down on your lid. But they are nice to wear on top of other eyeshadows. So I figure I'm not going to try to use them up in the 4 months, but I am going to try to hit pan on both of them in the next 4 months, which I do believe I can do because, I don't know, I think these things are pretty easy to hit pan on. I don't know if you can see this. I might have just swatched them for no reason, but yeah, you can see them just a little bit. Yeah, so they just provide a little sparkle, and I think that they can be worn over other shadows, so my goal on these two is to just hit pan on them both. And that is everything for the intro of this video. Again, I'm going to make sure I take good photos, and that way we'll have some good like starting footage from where we are right here. And I will see you in a month for update number 1. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, 'cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday.